Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original Dungeons & Dragons adventure. And to my right we have...
Greg.
Sherwood.
Brenna.
Akio.
Shortest name, most syllabled.
Oh.
And thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. We have a really awesome, fun episode planned for you. But last time, the gang just finished fighting this terrible three-legged monstrosity that split out some nasty black ichor goo that actually formed in the shape of like a man with ridiculous plate mail armor. He split into multiple versions of himself. Sherwood drank a potion, took the sword, a rock was thrown, demons were crushed. Well, not demons really, just like goopy stuff was crushed. Akio died.
It's a demon!
Akio died, like almost died.
Again.
I got 8 by
For the
one of
fourth
those
time.
two.
He's died almost as many times as Greg
It's
has
my
introduced himself
trademark.
to people.
It's my trademark. Noodles and dying.
Hey, there's a business strategy there somewhere. We
telling
just
you.
need to refine it.
At least you're consistent.
Take
so.
out that life insurance on me.
Make bank. At the end of the last episode, though, just as a three-legged creature scurried up above the mountaintops through the hole he made, the pedestal rose from the ground, revealing the ornately carved and decorated black and blue box, which Sherwood grabbed. The box was empty. But the pedestal sank back down into the stone floor. You hear the sound of shifting stone behind you as a false wall descends into the floor, revealing a spiral stone staircase leading above ground. At the top of the staircase is another descending false wall, with the exit leading back into the large cavern you entered from. Nice. Before you are the same 3 cave entrances. Remember, you entered the left cave entrance to get into that room you just came from.
Can I do a history check on the stone work?
History check on the stone.
Definitely.
7.
You think it's stone.
all right. Hey, everybody, easy, calm down. These are stone stairs.
How's Edwin doing?
Akio walks
Someone's
up.
got to carry him. He is unconscious.
I'll carry him.
Okay.
Oh.
That's surprising.
Oh, wow. He didn't
Look,
even think twice
look.
about it.
Greg?
See, no, this is it. That's
Yeah.
Greg's true nature when he's not thinking about who he's like helping or hurting. He's just
Yeah.
like, I want to be a good guy. Oh, wait, it's Edwin. Now
No.
I have to own up
I get
to it.
Edwin, I go, you got yourself hurt, didn't you? And I said, I knew you would. And then I pick him up, I sling him over my shoulder, kind of nonchalantly.
Okay. He vomits down your back.
Not the first time something's vomited on me.
I hope you get a disease from this one, too.
Yeah, your back instantly turns black. No.
He just sighs and keeps walking.
All right, so you guys are at the top of the stone spiral staircase. You've got the 3 cave entrances in front of you, and back hundreds and hundreds of feet is where you guys initially came in from the outside.
Okay, I'm going to level with you guys. Got 3 hit points.
Nice.
So if you guys want to battle, it's all you. I can't help you. So,
I mean, Sherwood could help a little, but...
well,
Yes, I could.
I wasn't
through
going to
it.
force him.
Think you could help out Brenna so we can get on our way?
Yes.
All right.
But first, let me show you my sweet sword skills. Yeah. And I stab you with it. Accidentally. Because I don't know what I'm doing with it yet.
Kind of feels like you're like intending to accidentally stab me with it.
No.
You know, like you kept getting a little closer every time you were doing.
I wanted to show you my
when
sweet
your little
sword
link
skills.
Oz.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. Sherwood, roll me a d20.
If he hits Edwin, so help me.
Now you're concerned about Edwin.
15.
Okay,
You don't need to
Greg,
die.
roll me a 20.
8. Am I adding anything?
No. Okay, so...
Because 8 plus 12 is 20.
Great math.
Just a thing.
So Sherwood's showing off, not very great with the sword.
But I got that hill strength, though.
You do have the hill strength, so you
Greg the
can
whole time is going easy. Hey, hey, what?
you can wield the sword very well, but you're still not very versatile with its use. And a part of the blade just comes skimming across Greg's armor, not dealing any damage, but way too close for comfort.
You stupid gnome! Put your stupid sword away before you poke someone's eye out.
Chill. It's my first time. Oh my gosh.
All right,
Let's go.
yeah. Which direction do you guys head?
Again,
Stairs.
3 hit points.
I start walking forward.
Again.
To the
Bye.
Greg starts walking to the stairs.
I heal
Which
you.
stairs?
The stairs that went
Completely.
down. The little that opened up. The stone stairs. Didn't
You
just
go
say-
back into the room you came
No,
from,
we already went up those.
and they were up.
We went
You
up
said
them.
some stone stairs just
Yeah,
appeared.
we went up them.
I said a false wall descends into the ground, revealing a stone spiral staircase leading upwards.
Where we came from.
Yes, because remember, you guys descended 30 feet through that crevice to get into that room in the first place.
So we just know that this staircase leads back to the crevice we came from.
I relayed that information to you.
Yeah.
I need to go get my grappling hook.
Okay. Yeah, so you can enter the left cave. You go a couple 100 feet, but there's your grappling hook still attached to the rock.
So it wouldn't be prudent. I'm sorry. So it's not a good idea to take Edwin back to the city. You're thinking we should still keep excavating the cave with a nearly dead man.
We can hide him or something.
I can heal him.
All right, let's get the healing, because I'm ready to get out of this godforsaken cave.
You love caves.
I hate this cave.
All right, it's fine.
I can't figure out what all these stones are. That pedestal wasn't made by any dwarf. And what was that? Three-legged creature.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm scared.
Heal.
I heal Brenna. Do I need to roll for it?
How many level 1 spell slots do you have left?
None.
How many level
that's
2
the
spell
problem.
slots do you have left?
1.
Okay, so you could use a level 2 spell and heal Brenna for 2 dice values of whatever your max is. But
Well, I need to heal her and Edwin.
Why don't we
Edwin's-
just
Or
short?
is he fine?
Edwin's sustained. He's unconscious. Like,
But he's bleeding out.
no, Brenna
tourniquet.
sustained him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Then
But
he's
another
fine.
good hit on him. And
All
he's
right,
gone,
I'll
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only reason he got hit last time was a crit fail.
Okay.
Like,
So I get
no
to roll
one's
twice?
targeting him.
You whatever your dice value is for healing word, you roll twice if you're using it as a second level spell.
Do I get to add my plus 3s
Yep.
to each one?
Not each one, just
8.
okay.
10. Just kidding. 8.
All right, Brenna, you get some value of hit points back.
That's a good spell.
Yeah, it's a great spell.
Should we take a brief rest before we move on? If that's what we're doing, if we're moving on, should we not
We're moving out of the mountain, right?
take some time
Or do we want to go into those other two?
deeper in?
Because there were 3 different passageways. We went into the left one. Do we want to go into the center one or the right one, or do we want to go? Bye.
What?
Bye.
I think we should let Edwin come to, and if he's willing to continue, we keep moving forward, deeper into the cave. But we take a moment to recuperate.
Okay. I'm
right.
fine.
We could use some of our hit dice during a short rest.
That's true.
Yeah, I could use. Yeah. Well, I have Song of Rest. During a short rest, as creatures regain hit points, regain extra 1d6 hit points. So if whoever does that, I will sing to you. You can request a song, and I'll give you.
Oh, see,
1d6.
now it's getting interesting because she's allowing you to pick the song.
Well,
Choose wisely.
Do you know any dwarven tunes?
Oh, jeez, now he's in game.
No, I only know pop
You know the
culture.
Misty Mountain song?
Are we not? When were we not in game?
Well, it's just like everyone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, sing me like the Beatles or Backstreet Boys," and you're just like, "Got any dwarven tunes?"
all right. Do you know the Red Hot Chili Dwarfs?
No, despise them. Not singing them.
Hey, they do have a song called "Higher Ground,"
Ooh.
which would be useful in this situation.
I don't know it.
Do I regain any of my spells?
During a short rest, you can choose to regain up to an amount equal to half your level. As a level 3, you can regain 1 level 1 spell. If you were a level 4, you could regain 1 level 2 spell or 2 level 1 spells. You kind of see how that works?
Yeah.
Who all is spending hit dice? If you choose to do so, do it now.
I am.
Okay.
As well.
How many can we roll?
As many as your level is.
We have 3. And I spent one using my second win.
That's an 8, folks.
Nice.
And you get to roll a d6 on top of it because of her song.
Oh, you each gain it?
Yeah, whoever can hear the song gains
Nice. That's a really awesome spell. Okay, everyone good?
Aye.
it. Woo, back to full
And
hope.
so we've been doing all this healing and stuff. Has Edwin come to yet?
No, he doesn't get the D6 either because he cannot hear while unconscious. But, again, Brenna did a really good job of patching it up. It was like a flesh wound, but he was still bleeding out. So, like...
So we don't know whether he would want to continue forward yet or not. 'Cause he's still out of it.
Let's just continue forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, so do you want to take one of the two paths you haven't taken then?
Yeah.
So you guys all decide we're going to continue forward.
Yep.
Greg's like, all right.
Which path do you take? Middle or right?
The right one.
Everyone in agreement?
Sure, because it's the right one.
I would say middle, but I don't think
You said the
vote
middle.
really
You said the
counts.
middle the last time too, and Sherwood said, "And so we go through the left one."
And that worked out perfectly, didn't it?
well,
We're
we didn't.
here, aren't
I don't
we?
think we actually went the whole way. We went down a crevice. Down the left one. Did we get to the end of the tunnel?
There was nothing left
Oh, okay.
down that
Just checking.
down that cave.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
There's no treasure.
So not down the center. We're going to the right now.
Yep.
Yes, because I said so.
All right.
okay.
I'll take up the behind. The rear.
Love it.
All right. You enter the darkened cavern to the sound of complete and utter silence. The darkness and isolation becomes palpable as the cave delves deeper and deeper into the heart of the Willow Mountains. As you descend into nothingness, the cave begins to narrow tighter and tighter around you. Soon you can see a gap at the end of the cave, just wide enough for a man to squeeze through. But at that moment, Greg, you begin to hear the piercing sounds of the black mass coming from the entrance, and it's making its way towards you.
Wait, the same thing we fought?
Yeah, like the same sound, like the high-pitched squeal.
Coming
We
from
should-
where we just came, or coming from the.
Coming from
Behind us?
behind you.
That
All right.
creature came back. We should keep moving. Everybody, let's go.
So we squeeze through the crack.
I want to be very clear when I say Greg hears this.
Oh.
Look, the monster's coming. We need to go faster.
I don't hear anything.
Look, I don't care if you can hear it. It's coming. Believe me. Let's go.
Is anybody else?
Through the hole.
All right.
It's been pretty quiet in here.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
Dude, I
Yeah.
can't. Like my ears are ringing because I can't
I
hear
don't
anything.
care if you can't hear it. It's coming.
Greg, I need you to go ahead and roll me a...
Greg sets Edwin down and starts pulling out his hammers.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll me a...
Looking behind us.
Oh.
Yeah, roll me a wisdom saving
I thought
throw.
he was gonna hit us with the hammers. Listen to me.
He murdered.
9.
Okay, yeah. Greg, you start seeing the tiny little three-legged creatures start just like swarming down the mouth of the cave, like heading towards you guys. The three of you see nothing.
Okay, I firebolt from where we came.
Okay, yeah, a fireball shoots out of your hand and illuminates the cave walls as it goes past and shoots up out of the mouth of the cave. But
Do I see it kill any of them?
no, to you it looks like it goes right through them all.
I grab him. I grab him by the shoulders and I shake him.
What are you doing?
Focus.
We have to defend ourselves.
There's nothing.
So remember, there is still like Greg. In your mind, there are more than there even were before. This looks like just like impossible odds.
We have to go. Move forward.
Yeah, behind you is like the crevice. So
Akio is going to take one of those sleepy potions and take a dagger and dump it on one of the daggers. And then while Greg's freaking out, he's going to go up behind Greg and say, "I'm sorry, buddy," and just lightly stab him. So like it just pierces.
so lightly
So
stab him.
Greg
Like-
wouldn't want that to happen.
You're not going to know, though.
Like
Yeah, you're just
I
going to
feel
be
like
freaking
I'm battle
out.
ready right now.
You're
Like,
just
I
going to
think
be like freaking out.
I don't think you're battle ready for Akio.
Yeah.
And so here's what I want to happen.
Akio comes up and Greg's like, Akio, we have to go.
I want you to roll me a d20, Greg, to see just how aware of what's going on you are.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
Well, that escalated quickly.
Akio, I need you to roll me a 20 to see how accurate you are with this stab.
Do I add anything?
No.
That's a 3.
Okay, so you nick an artery as you stab it in, but Greg, like after a while, just
I do have resistance to poison as a dwarf,
correct.
so it halves its effectiveness. Basically.
Okay, this what I want you to do. I want you to roll me another d20 with advantage, so I guess 2 d20s.
Okay.
And this will be to combat the full-on like unconscious effects of the poison.
12.
Okay, so your eyes start to cross and you get real woozy, and you reach down to like the right side of your back and like realize you've just been stabbed. In the chaos of the mental onslaught that's going on in your mind, you don't realize it was from Akio. You think it was, another creature.
They're gonna get us. We have to go.
But you don't fall unconscious. So
You look, go. I'll hold him off. And he gets his small out and kind of widens his stance to balance himself.
Should we just push him through the crevice?
Well, he's behind us, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Yeah, but we could
He
like
goes, take Edwin, come on! And he starts swinging at the ground with his maul,
like he's gonna do
hitting the
something
earth
stupid
around him, just trying to hit any of the creatures that are coming up.
Okay, roll me another d20, Greg. It's a wisdom saving throw.
It's a critical fail.
Okay, so you take 4 psychic damage. He is definitely not in his right mind. You could like direct and push him through the crevice,
right
if you wanted to, but
And he starts shouting out dwarven names.
okay. James, Tony,
Dannon!
Okay, I'm gonna push. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go through that little.
And I'm
Whole thing.
gonna push Greg in behind him.
Okay.
Greg starts to cry as he's swinging his hammer. It's getting real weird.
Yeah. So, finally squeezing through the gap in the rocks, and after pushing Greg through, the 5 of you kind of like fall to the ground, just being able to like wedge yourself through and brush yourself off to find yourself in the center of another large room with high cavernous ceilings. Not the center, I guess, just kind of like it's another large circular shaped room with stalactites and stalagmites everywhere.
Is there a pedestal?
Stalactites adorn the top of the room, and at the center is another small hole, exposing the room to the outside elements. Through that hole is a beam of light shining down on another pedestal, identical in makeup and composition to the previous room.
How's
But
Greg
what if you
doing
get
right now?
another box?
Where's Greg at?
You're on the ground, and you all of a sudden just like it seems like getting out of that environment, the isolation and the cramped nature of the cave. It's like you finally have a chance to breathe, and you realize like you're not being attacked presently. The sound is gone.
Guess you're claustrophobic.
Finally, why wouldn't any of you listen to me?
Is he
Don't
poisoned? or
acknowledge
something?
him. Don't acknowledge him.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Why are we back in the cave?
This is a different cave.
There's a new cave.
Don't touch the pedestal.
Sherwood, I think you know what to do.
Yeah, I'm Misty Step. And I put.
You actually can't Misty Step. That is a level 2 spell. and
Oh
you're-
no! I walk then.
Okay.
Not as cool.
You lay Edwin down, and the 4 of you kind of stand up. And Sherwood, you start walking towards the pedestal.
Sherwood, don't you do that again.
Do it.
What?
We could get a box again.
I placed a box on the pedestal.
Okay. Before you even get there, as you approach the second pedestal, suddenly you are all picked up off the ground and lifted several feet into the air by a goopy black rope tied to your ankles. As the 4 of you dangle high above the rocky floor, you hear the sound of the mountain above you creaking and crumbling before finally getting ripped apart. Hanging upside down, you aren't able to get a glimpse of what is happening above and behind you, but you know what is causing this commotion. The monstrous 3-legged creature has returned, intent on finishing the job. Light suddenly pours into the room from above, and as the creature is torn his way through the rocky ceiling. As you sway over the ground, shackled by a gelatinous black substance, you can hear the beast getting ever closer. Just then, as all hope seems lost, Gray's foot begins to slip out of its boot. Inch by inch, it slides until finally the weight of the dwarf is just too much, and he slides out of the boot entirely and tumbles to the ground.
Oh,
You take 1 falling damage.
my boot.
All at once, the massive beast stops dead in its tracks, plants one leg firmly at the top of the cave wall, and outstretches the other 2 appendages towards Graic. His palms open, revealing the 2 independent eyeballs, and he fixes his gaze on the dwarf. The black rope suspending the rest of the party above the floor suddenly releases its grip, and all 3 of you come crashing down to the floor below, each taking... you actually are all fine.
Fell gracefully.
As you brush yourself off, you see Graic fall to the floor in immense pain and begin grabbing at his leg with one hand and his head with the other. Then, in an instant, the pain is gone and Graic stands to his feet, turns and looks at the 3 of you. His eyes are completely black and devoid of life, and his skin is pale and veiny black lines are scrawled all throughout his body.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He reaches behind his back and slowly draws his maul.
No.
Then takes a battle stance, and in a voice that simultaneously projects his own and another darker, more sinister tone, Graic nods and says, "I live to serve you, Malamet."
Can we do it together?
No.
Come on! How great would that be? In the edit, we do it together, just for me, Reed.
I spent so much time writing that. Like,
That was awesome.
yeah. So,
So
let's roll
right
some initiatives.
Do I roll initiative?
You sure do.
Wow, here we go.
All right, Yahtzee.
I thought this one was good too.
I didn't.
What do you got, Graic?
17.
All right. Akio?
8.
I love the emphasis on the terrible roll. Brenna.
4.
Sherwood.
21.
All right.
I'm gonna murder you.
Guys.
Prepare your body.
Greg stands in between Brenna and Akio, about 10 feet away from either of them. Sherwood is a little bit further away because he was making his way towards the pedestal. Greg's eyes are completely black. He's been overtaken by that thing hanging from the ceiling.
Told you.
Supposedly, Malamet.
We can assume.
And Sherwood, it is your turn. The pedestal, I forgot to mention, the pedestal is descended into the floor.
So is he being like possessed? I mean,
He does not seem in his own mind right now.
I'm like hella worried for you guys. Like,
That's the cockiest thing you have ever said.
is it?
That's not true.
Do you know how
Because
much I did last game?
A couple episodes ago, he said that if you guys tried to cut off his leg, he would kill all of you.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Well, here we'll know, I suppose.
Wow. Hey, you know what? You're good.
May
There's
have been
3 of
inspiration
us.
for this fight.
Guys, Greg's a good guy.
Sherwood, what are you going to do?
Does antitoxin do anything for him?
Not in this particular scenario.
Okay. I'm going to... Sorry.
A little shocking grass.
I'm going to entangle on his area.
Okay.
I blow my horn, my conch, to let him know that it's on. Like Donkey Kong.
So wait, instead of doing what we did in the last battle, we're gonna go for the. Sorry, I shouldn't be giving any advice
There's
or
just
anything.
like
should
a
I?
lot of pent up aggression towards Greg.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna play the game just like
And
the
we're
monster
just-
wants you to.
We're just going to use this
I'm not
opportunity
killing you.
to
I'm
take it out.
entangling you so you don't move. So I
Yeah,
entangle
you
him.
need to just shut up.
Okay. He needs to roll a saving throw, right?
13.
No.
Okay. Greg, you are entangled by vines that come up out of the stony floor.
Hot dog.
You mad?
I'm not mad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy.
It is your turn, Greg. And
Okay.
right now, your sole focus is getting out of those vines.
All right, I'm ripping out. Drops them all.
He does not drop them all.
Strength roll. It's a saving throw or a check.
Saving throw.
Okay, that would be 22.
Yep.
Okay. You rip free of the vines. Your legs are no longer shackled. Akio.
I'm going to firebolt the ice.
Okay.
No. 14?
That is a miss, unfortunately.
It's going to be so good.
The firebolt shoots up towards the ceiling, but just goes past one of his claws. And that brings us to Brenna.
Hand crossbow. The eye.
Okay.
That would be a 19.
That's good.
That is a hit.
Darn tootin', it's a hit. And that would be 6 damage.
All right. Greg, at this point, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That would be 16.
All right, Greg, you slowly kind of like break out of the control of whatever's going on, and you are within your right mind again.
Okay.
Drop your weapon.
Yeah, Greg immediately starts throwing everything off of himself. Like, throws his maul across the room, throws his light hammer.
You can throw them all and
And-
nothing else.
I can't attack or anything. I just throw it. I can't do like a spell.
Action.
Oh, I
You
don't
just
have any
did an
spells left.
action.
Oh wait, I could do it.
Throwing your maul is an action.
Yeah,
'cause
that would be an
it's
action.
acting as like an improvised weapon.
That was a bad move. I'm gonna go with it because that's what I did.
Yeah.
I should have attacked him. But
Yeah, you should have.
I should have firebolted his eyes to
You
break
should
the whole
have.
spell. But I didn't. I threw it. So Greg was reacting as fast as he could. His mind wasn't in the right place yet.
And just as you release the grip on the maul, his hands shoot back open, and you're immediately overtaken by his control again. And that is his turn, and that brings us to Sherwood.
Okay. How far away am I from him?
You're like 25 feet from Greg.
And he's like up on the ceiling? Above Greg?
The
Or
creature?
behind him? Yeah, behind
The creature is like almost directly above you, a little bit
me?
further away, because like where the hole in the mountain was that he broke in from is way up high at the top of the ceiling, probably 30 to 40 feet past where you are, and then straight up. So that's where he's kind of hanging out.
And I still have my strength going for my...
Correct.
Okay.
It has not been an hour yet.
All right. I'm going to unsheath my sword, my goopy sword, clownfish sword, and then I'm going to throw it at his eye.
Okay, you will take 2 damage from gripping the sword.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a strength throw, like a strength roll. Plus
24.
5. Oh, boy. Woo! All right, yeah. So go ahead and roll me a d10, and then add your strength modifier.
12.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
All right.
Dude.
So almost returning it from whence it came, you throw the black goopy sword directly at the creature. It embeds itself into its left palm, and you see this like weird liquid stuff start pouring out of its eye socket.
Nice.
So it's still lodged in there pretty deep, and the control on Graic, again, is released momentarily. But
All right.
So, Graic, you are kind of within your right mind again. Still not, like, completely...
A little hazy.
Yeah, you're still not your own person, but you're not under direct influence anymore.
Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. Graic is going to shoot a firebolt.
Okay, I'm
that.
going to give you disadvantage on this roll, just
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you're just now coming out of being
Understandable.
dominated.
That's a critical fail.
All right, so what happens is you shoot a firebolt at the creature's eye, except he kind of moves his hand at the last second, and you hit the sword, dislodging it from his eye.
Ugh.
And so the sword falls to the ground, and he kind of recovers, and you are now under control again.
I was going to action surge. Try and do one more thing.
Crit fails, man.
I know.
They mess you up.
Ruins everything.
Akio.
I'm gonna firebolt his eye again.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh, natty 20.
Woo!
I think that's a hit.
Hot dog.
All right. And then on my D10 for damage, I only rolled a 1.
Roll it again, because on natty 20 you get 2 rolls.
That's a 2.
Yep.
A little bit better. A little bit better.
All right, so you deal him 3 total damage, which is better than 1. So just remember that, guys. Stay positive. This one hits the same eye that the sword was embedded into. You don't see as much of a release on Graic this time.
All right.
As the fire actually almost cauterizes the wound a little bit where the sword dug in. So
Okay.
that no more liquid or goopy stuff is pouring out of the eye, but still takes the damage. That brings us to Brenna.
I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Sherwood.
Yeah.
I sang a song to you.
No, come on.
I sang Thrift Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hand crossbowed 22.
Okay, good grief. You guys are rolling really well this time.
All right.
Yeah.
We're coming back with a vengeance.
Apparently.
It's like you guys don't
7
even
damage.
need me.
All right,
your
so
leg off,
I'm going to have him roll a reflex to see, he'll still take all the damage, but just depending on where it'll hit. Yeah, oof. Yeah, he rolled a 19. So the last second, he moves his hand out of the way, so it sinks right into, at the base of his palm, but it does not hit the eye. So, Graic, you are still under control.
All right.
And it is his turn, the large creature's turn. He, with his, kind of damaged hand, is going to reach up to the ceiling, rip a stalactite from it. It's about to get real. He is going to go for...
Should I be rooting for him right now?
You should a little bit. He's going to go for Sherwood.
Oh.
Because you hit him with the goopy sword. He's not very happy about that.
You gonna get hit.
But I don't think a 13 is enough to do anything.
No.
Woo!
He rolled a 3. He has a plus 10 on that attack, BT dubs. So pretty much anything is a guaranteed hit on a Kyo.
I had 14.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So, man, his last two rock throws have not been
greatest.
beneficial.
Come at me, bro.
Don't shut
don't come
up.
Don't come
Oh
at
my
him,
God.
bro.
Guys, no, that's when the fight turns.
He somehow understands you.
And now he comes at you.
It brings us to Sherwood.
Okay.
A giant stone just barely crushed you, and
Does it break up?
yeah, it'll break up.
I
and-
pick up one of those.
Okay.
The tiny bits. And I
Okay.
go, all right, try this one then. And I pick it up and I throw it at his eye.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. And
and I'm going to use my inspiration.
oh, okay. This one will be a dexterity roll because it's more of a precision strike with a small object.
Okay. So I just add your
Yep.
onto it. Okay.
You must not like Thrift Shop very much because that didn't help you.
18?
18?
Yeah.
18 is a hit.
I mean,
You're not very good at this.
Then what do I roll for the
Oh, make that a D4 plus your dexterity.
6?
Okay. He is not fast enough to get out of the way of this one, so this one clubs him in the eye just so, like, he throws the rock, his hand is exposed, and you just throw a rock right back at it. Yeah. So he loses momentary control over Graic, whose turn it is. Man, I hate that you keep disrupting him right before it's Graic's turn.
You really want me to start laying waste to everybody?
I would just like you to get off a couple good hits.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
That would not be
Nah,
good.
brah.
Trying to further rid himself of his weapons, Greg's going to grab his light hammer, and he's going to chuck it at the monster
Okay.
as hard as he can.
Don't crit fail.
Am I still disadvantaged, or is that okay?
Yes, thank you for your honesty. You are still disadvantaged.
I'm a true player here, guys. It's okay. My lowest roll is a 13. Add 6. That's 19.
That would be a hit.
Okay.
Woo.
And that's 8 damage.
Okay.
He's laying waste, just not where you want it to be.
Try and control my mind, you stupid.
I think monologuing is an action, therefore you can't.
Your light hammer definitely strikes his other eyeball.
Yes.
The one that hasn't been severely maimed yet. So he is now like completely scatterbrained, so to speak. He's lost all focus on you, but is still very much alive and aware of you. So that brings us to Akio.
Okay, here's the crazy question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use alter self on the chicken?
I forgot about the chicken.
To do what?
Turn it into an identical monster to keep the other one busy.
An identical three-legged rock monster thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Read me exactly what Alter Self says.
All right. That you assume a different form. When you cast a spell, choose one of the following options, the effects of which last for the duration of the spell.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. It does say you choose a different form.
Okay.
So if you wanted to cast it on yourself, I'll let you continue. But on the chicken, I'm gonna negate that.
Fine. I guess I'll firebolt the eye again.
Okay.
20, not natural.
Good grief. Yeah.
And 7.
All right.
Shouldn't have came back.
Reed's like, I was hoping to do a lot more damage to you.
Seriously, like this was supposed to be where it really got intense.
Dude,
That's how it usually
already
works
got
out.
intense.
Well, I know, like that was supposed to be like, oh, it couldn't get much harder than that. Well, bam, you got to fight like the hardest hitter in the group now. Makes the paragraph-long setup I have seem kind of inconsequential.
Nope.
I'm
That was
scared because
still-
it's like
I'm
anytime that
Hey, man,
one of us
fight
peeing
rolls
my
over.
pants over here. Peeing my pants.
It does take us to Brenna then.
Well, just gonna keep on using that hand crossbow because it seems to be doing
That
okay.
seems to be the thing to do right now.
15.
15 is a miss.
That's what I figured.
So it hits his arm, but it's like rocky exterior, very, very tough hide, just bounces right off. It is his turn. He is going to both simultaneously grab a rock in each hand.
Oh,
Yikes.
Okay, well,
didn't know that was possible.
And he understood something about coming
Come at
him.
me, bro.
So one of them is going towards
Smart. Cool.
Akio.
It's okay.
That is a 19.
The battle always turns.
is that what
Here
you're
we go,
saying
guys.
as the rock?
This is it.
Guys, it's all
It's fun.
Things are looking up.
That is 18 points of damage.
Still alive.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You were supposed to die.
He throws the second one at you. No. That could probably kill you.
Like full on kill you.
And then we doubled it.
With the next one, he targets Brenna because he is not a fan of those crossbows that keep dealing a bunch of damage.
Or that song.
Why does he
I
like
prefer
thrift shop?
country. That's what he said.
Oh, kill
I'm more
him.
of an EDM sort of person.
Hard house, some dubstep.
Mostly chill step here.
16.
Okay. Oh, wait, does that hit?
Does it hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Bye, guys. It's been real.
29.
Bye, guys. It's
I don't
been
think anybody
real.
makes
So you're out now?
I'm out. Well, I'm the first after Akio, so
Oh, wait, we've never had Brenna die before.
we don't know what this is.
This isn't how it works. This isn't how it's supposed to work.
And Graic, roll me a Constitution saving
Here
throw.
we go. Constitution! Well, that would be 10, Reed.
You are overtaken.
Gosh, darn it.
Sherwood, it is your turn.
So where is that sword at that fell? Can I get it?
It is below him. You are the closest one to him, and it is just within reach for you to walk over and pick it back up.
And his eyes are how far off the ground?
About 40 feet.
Oh.
Because, like, he's dangling.
Yeah.
Like, the ceiling he's latched onto is about 70 feet, 75 feet off the ground. And so he's hanging from one leg and then arms outstretched with the other two. So
Okay, I'll walk over and grab the sword, but I want to take out I have that spider gland, and I'll stick the butt end of the sword into the spider gland so that it protects me. Can I do that?
the what?
The handle of the sword.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. So I'll stick it into the spider gland.
Okay.
So then I'll just hold on to that.
Okay.
Ooh, creative.
Yeah, I forgot about the spider sack from
I did too.
from the
I have,
carriage
all,
ride.
I have all these goodies.
I know
in
you've got just these random like.
and then I
knickknacks.
take out a tank
Oh, you have
and shoot him.
You have a new song for your bardic inspiration. I'm not telling you what it is though.
Oh, great. So is that my move then and everything?
I will give you one like action. I don't really like the idea of like picking up an object as being like what you do.
Yeah.
I think that's really inconsequential. You could do that in motion. So
And then I'm gonna poison spray at his eye,
okay,
and then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
he's very, very constitution-y. He rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So 24.
That'll do it.
Does he take half or?
Nope, he didn't take anything.
Okay, that brings us to Graic.
And I'm evil.
You are overtaken.
Malamed.
Sherwood is too far away for you to approach, but Akio is within walking distance.
Oh
With my
my!
bare hands.
What? Yes, you have no weapons at your disposal right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna murder him with your bare hands.
So Greg charges him. And just going to tackle him. Grapple. Strength versus strength.
So
Or
Akio,
strength versus
you can make either a strength roll to
That's not good.
to push him off, or a dexterity, the natural 20,
18.
Okay.
Plus
or a dexterity to avoid getting tackled.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Crit fail.
22.
Okay. So you actually throw yourself into the tackle.
Nice.
You're like, oh yeah, you're coming in for a hug. All right.
Remember me, brother.
And he tackles you and throws you to the ground. Nothing at this point, but you are currently like restrained. So,
It's got my hands around your neck.
yep. Akio, it is your turn. So
Can I get in my bag of goodies for anything?
your hands are free. So if like depending on necessarily like what you're looking
Can
for,
I get one of those vials of sleepy potion and try and force it down his throat?
it will be at that point. It'll be a dex versus dex because like you
That's
do
not bad. His dex isn't very good.
Greg, you need to like move your head around to avoid it, but Akio, you need to like maneuver it in a way that he can't avoid. So go ahead and roll. Contesting D20s.
10.
10.
I guess
And
it comes
I
down
am-
to me.
I am resistant to poison.
I guess it comes down to me.
It's a potion.
It's poison, though.
Shh. Whose side are you on?
It is not poison because it doesn't damage you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay.
Put you to sleep.
All right,
like
I'm
sleepy
rolling a
time tea.
D6. Odd is Akio, even is Graic. And just for the fun of it,
I'm hoping for an odd.
You're going to show us?
I'm going to show you.
I'm hoping for an
We trust you. You don't have to show us.
Oh, I know, but it's more fun that way.
But Akio's our friend. No, he's not.
It is a 5. Advantage Akio. And you are able to pour half the vial down Graic's throat.
And he rolled it outside the DM screen
It's true.
for
It's
all our
legitimate.
faces.
Give me my D6 back. It's way over there.
you go, man.
Thank you. All right, so nothing happens on this turn. You do not take any damage from Graic attempting to choke you, but Graic is still fully cognitive, well, as much as he can be while under mind control. Brenna.
That would be a... Do I add anything to it, or is it just a straight number?
You have not told me what you're doing yet.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I remembered.
No, she's shooting a crossbow bolt.
don't spoil this for me, guys. Sorry. Yes.
Just the straight number.
Yes.
17.
Okay. That is a successful saving throw. So you're 1 in the hole, 2 away from sustainability.
I've never gotten to fill in these bubbles, guys.
That part of your paper is so pristine.
Not anymore.
That
Brings
brings
is like all erased and sketchy.
I don't even use it.
this part where you erase paper so much that it just like wears through the paper
Yeah.
and there's just holes there
The
now.
ink that was
Giant
printed
hole.
on the page is faded.
Yeah. It is the three-legged creature's turn, and at this point, the potion of sleepiness, or I forget what the name of it is off the top of my head, but he's starting to realize that the grip he has on you is becoming like less and less potent. So he's doing everything he can to maintain that control over you. So he's not going to like throw any stalactites or anything like that. He is just everything he's got focused on you, Graic. Which brings us to Sherwood. Also, Sherwood, since you're kind of standing underneath him, you notice like this black goop start like dripping from up above you and like starting to like pool on the ground. It's not moving, it's not sentient, it's just like
From out of his eye?
not from out of his eye. Like center mass, like in a couple different places, but
You're currently the only one who's mobile.
Yeah.
correct. It's an interesting fight.
Yeah. This is not looking good.
Nope.
Reed, what are you going to do if everybody but me dies?
Then you guys become a crime-fighting duo. Traversing the world and
Just wreaking
smiting
havoc.
in his name. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I got a whole adventure plan for that, too, so that's a contingency plan.
We'll start a new podcast.
Yeah.
How far away am I from Akio and Greg?
About 45 feet.
And from Brenna?
Less so, like 20 feet.
Should I just keep attacking the eye, or should I come over to help you?
I feel like keep attacking the eye.
Yeah.
You can sustain Brenna without actually healing her. You can make it so she stops having to roll, but just gets is at 0 hit points.
It's just an action.
Yeah, you just have to walk up to her and like use an action to stop the bleeding. Stop.
Tap my head.
So you could do that and then move towards me to help next turn with me or Graic or whatever.
Yeah.
So I know you don't have any like healing spells left, but you could still do that.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll go over to Brenna, tell her, hey, everything's going to be all right.
Oh, and I'm all of a
think-
sudden full health. Thank you.
Start
Wow, that was
singing
so
Bob
great.
Marley.
I think.
Play the conch shell.
So,
That'll make me
He
feel
is
do
better.
that,
coastal.
and then I'm going to start making my way towards
Okay,
these
yeah.
two buffoons wrestling on the ground.
so yeah, you walk up to Brenna. You pull out a piece of cloth from your satchel.
My
and-
leaf.
Yeah, sure, your banana leaf. And you start wrapping it up.
Sweet.
You can see the banana leaf starts like absorbing the blood that's pooling, so it's doing its job. It's holding it in, and then you move about halfway between Brenna and the other two.
Okay.
And it is Graic's turn, and I need you to roll me a
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Greg. 8.
All right. As you start to clamp down on Akio's neck, your grip becomes less and less to the point where it's just
Oh, wait, that was a good. I thought I was trying to get my mind back. But that was me.
That was to resist
Avoid
the sleepy potion.
Oh, good. Good. Yay, rolled
I
a
want
3.
to choke this guy.
so. Yeah, as you're kind of on top of him, putting all your weight on his neck, you get weaker and weaker to the point where you're about to just like collapse, but you're not there yet.
Do I get my mind back in the midst of all that?
You're having an internal struggle right now. It's like you're fighting both severe exhaustion, the feeling like you're not in control of your body,
Yeah.
and also you're aware that you're not in control of your body. So it's
Yeah.
like this crazy like mental triage of battles going on.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Akio. You still have not taken any actual damage from Graic yet, so like
Can I get out of his grip though?
yes, if you wanted to try and like throw him off of you, I will give you advantage and Graic disadvantage.
So I figured. Critical fail.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you just like easily brush him aside, and Graic, your hands go to your head because you realize like just you're in pain, but also just so tired you can't even function. It's just you're very confused as to what's going on. So you start grabbing the sides of your head. Brenna, you are completely sustained right now, so you don't need to roll anything right yet. All of a sudden, it is the three-legged creature's turn, and you see Sherwood. You see like a gusher of this liquid start pouring out of his center mass. Again, not sentient, not scrawling around on the floor everywhere. It looks as if like something inside of him has popped or burst. And he actually releases his grip from the ceiling and falls to the floor.
Is Greg mine back? Is it sleepy time?
You will determine the sleepiness on your next
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
It is your turn, Sherwood.
So now that I see that, and I'm kind of halfway, I'm just going to start running as fast as I can towards the monster with my sword out.
Okay.
And will I make it there?
Yes, you will just make it there by the end of your movement speed.
Oh, okay.
Which is, you can still attack.
Yeah. And then I want to jump in the air and drive it as hard as I can into his eye, the sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that. And I'm going to give you advantage on this one because he's kind of like, he's in an indefensible position right now. It's really hard to miss, so I'm going to give you advantage on it.
Is his wound exposed?
No, he fell
On it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go for the eye then.
Okay.
15.
So yeah, you leap into the air, and with the sword kind of like pointed downward as you're falling, you dig it right into the open palm of his hand and burst the second eye.
Yes.
And again, that weird, like clear but hazy liquid just pours out of it. You don't take any damage because you have the web sack wrapped around the hilt of the sword. And he just lets out this just deafening like bellow, just shakes the foundations of the mountain. Just feels like your rib cage is going to collapse. I mean, just it feels like you're getting hit with a jackhammer. And he stands up and just going to, like with everything he's got, like swat you back towards the rest of the group. Yep, that is a 21. All right, he deals you 8 damage as you go sliding across the ground back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
With his remaining 3 legs, just as kind of as hobbled together and as messed up as he is, he brings himself to his feet and just kind of like hobbles around for a little bit before kind of slowly lumbering his way towards you guys. And you guys are all kind of like clumped up because Brenna is on the ground next to Greg and Akio after that little bit of a tumble, and you just got knocked towards them. So he lumbers his way over to you, raises his fist in the air, lets out another mighty bellow, and starts to bring his fist down on you with all of his might. And just at that moment of impact, you're surrounded by a brilliant white light that blinds you and knocks you backwards.
Gandalf!
As your eyes adjust, you see a female figure floating a foot off the ground, arms outstretched with a robe slowly waving in the breeze. She puts her open palm between herself and the creature, then turns to you and says, "You have fought well, but now is not your time." She then quietly starts whispering words that you do not understand. But as she speaks, her words turn into a roar, and with every subsequent syllable, her voice gets louder and louder, so loud, in fact, that you cannot take it anymore, and you feel as if you might pass out from the deafening roar. The massive creature writhes in pain as she speaks her words, convulsing and contorting back and forth, trying to escape her presence. Then, as the woman's light burns brighter and brighter, it finally erupts into a beautiful blaze, and the creature is sucked into what appears to be a small singularity before exploding with a shockwave of black mist. A stream of dark energy shoots straight into the air, high above the mountain peaks, and then explodes, causing dark matter to spread in every direction. And there is a floating female figure in front of you.
Is Edwin still unconscious?
Is Grayek awake for this?
Grayek is awake for this.
Yes.
That spectacle took any amount of tiredness you had right out of you.
Yeah, woke me right up.
Yeah.
I missed it.
You actually did not miss it.
Thank God.
That roar jolted you back to life. You do not have any hit points, but you were conscious.
I'm
Did
just
I get
laying
my
there like a
sword?
sack of potatoes.
Did he hit me back with my sword?
You never released it.
Oh, good.
So you came down with it, and then as he knocked you backwards, you just still had it in your hands.
Okay.
So who wants to go down that middle cave?
No, shut up. We're talking
Greg
to
is
her.
speechless.
Can we talk to her?
She is floating there staring at you with one palm outstretched in front of her.
I kneel in front of her.
Can I speak? Or no?
It's very laboring for you to say anything. I mean, you feel as if an ogre is sitting on
You.
your chest. I mean,
You. Akio, I don't trust them. I need you to talk for me.
To talk for you?
Yeah, ask her questions. Figure things out.
Greg doesn't know what to do. He's speechless. Awe-stricken.
Well, okay, so first off, thank you. Secondly, who are you?
That was bad
Just
question.
as casual as
mind.
Akio as ever.
Thirdly, you want some noodles?
I've been following your activities for quite some time. I am Sylvana, god of this world, and I come to you in a time of need.
Like, you need us?
The world needs you.
Ask her, and I point at Edwin. Edwin.
Is Edwin awake at this time?
No, he's unconscious.
Can you help us wake this guy up?
My servant will be fine. And she just looks at him, and that you just have the calmest, fullest, peacefulest understanding that he's going to be fine.
I just want him to see this.
Greg scrambles to look for his maul. Is it anywhere nearby?
You can go look for it. I mean,
he grabs them all and approaches her with it in his hands, like palm up. He says, "My hammer is yours," and he kneels.
She looks at you in a way that without words conveys how appreciative that gesture is for a dwarf, for someone like you, and she knows exactly your history. She knows exactly what it means to you.
Okay.
But she says, "I appreciate your generosity, Graic, but you need this more than I. For your trials are not yet over."
Leg.
What?
Oh, your leg.
Get your leg.
What?
Can she heal your leg?
My foot?
Yeah, that.
She's a goddess.
Right.
I'm not going to show her my foot.
Just ask. She knows that you've got some issues. She
She's
knows
like covering
everything.
his face, like talking to him, like
She knows everything.
She knows exactly what's going on. She says, "Listen, just look down." And you look down and you notice your leg is completely
because
healed.
it's bootless, right?
It is
Yeah,
bootless.
the boot fell out when I was falling.
Yes, correct. So your boot is lying on the ground, but your eyes are normal color. Your skin tone is no longer pale and veiny. Your leg is completely healed.
Okay, Greg. There's so many things he wants to say right now.
Are you crying?
No, he's just in shock. He doesn't know how to word it. He just wants to know what to do. Like,
What next? Yeah.
what would you have of me?
Your journey does not end here. And she kind of, with her other hand, starts like lifting it up into the air, and you see the pedestal start rising again. And on top of the pedestal now is a, well, you can't really see it from where you're at, but there's another object on the top of the pedestal.
Is that my cue to get it, guys?
Yeah, it's kind of your deal.
Yeah, you're kind of the,
go get that
the
thing.
thief.
I get up from kneeling because I was kneeling because I'm a gentleman the whole time. Unlike you scumbags.
Some of us are
I offer
incapacitated.
her my
Or
So-
dead.
The most important
Which
item in
is-
the world to me.
And I turn around and I go get the item.
All right. So as you approach the pedestal, you see that on top of it, floating inches off the surface, is a small arrow.
I grab it.
Okay.
Is there a third item we need to collect?
Are you asking Sylvana?
Yeah.
She says, "What you do with these two items, you need to discover on your own. As you see, this demon lord Malamet had been wreaking havoc on this world and had even affected this dwarf here.
The creature was the demon lord.
Yeah, that's what we said
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Did you cure everything?
How did it?
I cannot cure everything, for my presence does not fully extend to all corners of this world. Malamet's evil, however, has been festering and spreading throughout this land for generations, thousands of years. He first poured in during the Great Valasar Rebellion.
Did you send the asteroid?
I sent the meteor as a sign for those brave and willing enough to explore. How do I want to word this?
The cavern.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a cavern. The meteor was sent to seek out those who were worthy enough to find the secrets that lie within. These items you were given will point you in the... Oh, my goodness. She gets a moth flies in her throat.
She's dead. For what did you say? She disappears. But it's an arrow in a box.
Just don't forget to.
So, the objects you have retrieved will help guide you further along your journey and will reveal your next path.
But do we need a third item?
Is there another object in these caves that we need to retrieve?
Some objects and some questions need be discovered on your own.
All right, we're going in
Young
that third
Akio.
cave, y'all.
This is all I can do for you now, but please be advised, I'm always watching.
Will we hear from you again? I mean, I say that really slowly, but
Yeah.
for time's sake, I'm going to
Yeah.
say it quickly.
I will make myself aware to you again when the time is right. And if you could do me a favor and make sure that he gets escorted back, and at this point, like, he gets, like, levitated off the ground and stood upright, and then, like, just his eyes shoot open and he stands on his own weight. Make sure he gets back home and is taken care of. I'm sure Valaren will want to hear all about this.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
And she kind of just, like, floats a couple inches off the ground, makes her way towards Edwin, and whispers something into his ear. And she turns and looks at you and says, "Be safe, my children." And
Wait. Oh,
it's gone.
I wanted her to bless my hammer.
I know.
I think we
I mean,
caught
she
on to
kind of
that.
did. Like, you know, she just said that, like, you need it more than she does. And, I mean, she understands how important it is.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
she really appreciated the gesture. Like, you,
Okay,
you
cool.
like, you got all of that just through, like, a look.
Okay.
She communicates almost like,
All right, so I didn't have to say anything
She
more.
communicated to me that I should be at full health now. That's what I heard from her,
everyone
but
who has any ailments or infirmities are completely cured.
You're the best
wondered
DM
if that
ever.
was a demon.
Thanks.
Because the way the fire was affecting it, not so much. And the ichor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
he
And the way it possessed
he was
you.
one of the like big bad commanding troops that poured out of the portals at the end of the first age.
Okay.
Dang.
And so he and Valasar like squared off quite a bit during all that time, and
He's just been hiding in the mountain.
you don't assume he had the same fate as Valasar, who you know was banished.
Right.
So there's something
Roman.
Yeah, there's something about these about that demon lord that is his behavior and his punishment was different than the rest.
So there's a chance there's more demon lords.
Yeah, probably.
I just want to say I'm really sorry for anything I did while I was under the control of that creature. But I also think we should make note that it was the demon, not the dwarves, that are making people sick.
I'd like to take a quick poll. What's worse? Greyek after he drinks dwarven ale, or Greyek possessed by a demon?
Great after Dwarven Ale was kind of fun.
Because he thought you were super attractive.
Do I get any part of this poll?
No. Just pulling the party.
It's all right, buddy. You really didn't put up a fight.
No, you
At
didn't. No.
So
Kind of pathetic.
after she leaves, the rocks that were forming that really tight gap at the base of the cavernous shaft that you guys walked down, they like split open, allowing for totally wide, safe, easy passage back up the ramp.
So we have a box and an arrow.
Correct.
Ooh, put the arrow in the box.
But what do I do with this now? And KO reaches for the bone saw and like waves it in front of the group.
And I
There's
go,
nothing
another
saying-
day.
There's nothing saying you can't cut off his good leg.
My hammer says you can't.
Hey, you can build a new food truck. You can be a carpenter.
Oh, I should have asked her to bless your food truck.
Bless the chicken.
So what do
Maybe
you guys
next
do?
time.
Well, I say we go.
Are we going back down? Are we doing that third?
We gotta go in that third one.
Go in the third tunnel.
There might be a third
There might be
object.
another object in there.
All right, if Edwin's up for it.
Plus, you were the one that's been wanting to go down the
Edwin
center one.
is
Pooping.
not saying anything.
He's in shock.
He's wide-eyed and unable to speak.
Well, if there's any chance there's a residue of that demon, like, let's go and get rid of it.
Okay.
All right, so you walk back up the shaft that you came down into, around the corner, and enter the middle.
Yes.
C.
Enter the middle cave. You walk forward about 150 feet, and it actually ascends a little bit up near the tops of the mountains. As you reach the top of the sloped cave tunnel, you see a large stone, almost like a display case at the top. And there are two indentations in the display case that you feel perfectly fit the cube and the arrow.
Well, doesn't look like there's anything up here. We should probably head back.
Okay, you turn around and
I walk towards it.
Low perception,
Is
guys.
there any inscriptions on it, or is it just like
there is nothing written on it.
I put the arrow where the box should go.
Just
Kidding. I put the arrow where the arrow-looking shape is, and the box where the box-looking shape is.
All right. You put the arrow down, and nothing happens. But as soon as you nest the box into place, you hear the sound of like stone moving, and the display case starts sinking into the mountain, revealing another path behind it. And in a small carved-out alcove lies another pedestal, self-illuminated, with a object floating just inches above it.
I go towards it.
And as you walk towards it, and you see a compass.
Yes.
I take it.
Yes.
Okay. You now own a compass.
What's the compass look like?
Well, it is a black and blue ornately carved box, and when you open the lid, there is a magnetic arrow inside.
Does it point
Which
true
way is
north?
it pointing?
Yeah.
It's not pointing anyway. You spin, and like if you spin in a circle, it spins with you, so it's not pointing anywhere at the moment.
Perhaps that'll guide us.
I throw it to Greg, and I say it's broken.
Greg kind of holds it reverently.
Why does he always get everything?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
He's the one who's grabbing all the items.
Yeah, that's his thing.
That's my bag.
So Greg like tucks it away
Accused is
like
dying.
really reverently in a very safe place.
Okay. And that is where we're going to stop for the night. So you have a compass, and you have defeated a demon lord. So
And we have a dwarf with 2 healthy
Do we get
legs.
experience?
And we met the god.
you are the first 4 people in the last like 1,500 years to ever encounter the god. So
Wow, we must
This is
be
huge
Asked her
for
if she
Greg.
wanted noodles. Girls gotta be hungry after 1,500 years.
you each get 1,250 experience.
Is that level up?
Yeah.
That is definitely a level up. You guys should hit level 4. So,
Dude.
I was talking to my wife in the car today, and I said, "This is the Act 3 of Act 1." Is that what I like to call it? Is
Yeah.
Act 1 is supposed to be the call to action, and I feel like this is the culmination of that call to action. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. This is kind of like what I've been building towards throughout all this. I'm really happy it worked out the way it did. When you guys were like, we should just leave the cave, I was super terrified for a second. It's like, all right, you leave the cave. But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you stuck around. I've had so much fun like planning this part, and the next part is like just as crazy to me. So
You done good, Reed.
I appreciate it. I wasn't fishing for it, but I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about what's going on in the world, or like maybe you don't have an idea of like what all has been happening in the history of the world, hit us up on Twitter, or we actually have a History of the World episode you can find. It's earlier on in our iTunes feed, so find that. But we love feedback, we love questions, we love all that stuff. Huge shout out to Brian Newbert, who's been like interacting with us on Twitter. Super appreciate that. And Zach Cox. Our Twitter account is @SneakPodcast. And we actually just wrapped up our Name That Chicken contest.
Oh.
And the chicken's name is Alfredo.
Alfred.
Yes, Alfredo! I was so afraid. We were going to have a chicken named D's Nuts.
What's wrong with that?
It had the least amount of votes.
Thank you.
No, see, like that, I totally did not expect that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Our fans came through. They were like they voted with their
Way to be-
conscience, not
way
with
to
their
be
humor.
mature.
Dude.
Yeah.
Way to be mature, guys.
I thought it was great.
Good job, Alfredo.
Yeah, nicely done, Twitter. Alfredo was like a last-second entry too. Like it was like I think the day before we stopped taking entries. Seriously, guys, thanks so much for listening. Leave us a rate or review on iTunes. We love it. We love the feedback. Let's go around the table. We got
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greg.
seriously, guys. Thanks so much. I had fun.